G'day, and we're back at Leviathan Hive, one of my fave little maps. This map is complete ponage, to use the weird vernacular that the kiddies use. And what have we got here? We've got VindicareX playing the Space Marines, and a beautiful red paint job is set up. Wow, look at that. And that is actually, a lot of people don't know this, but you can actually change the color schemes of the DLC. Right? You have to. It's a bit of a long and involved process, but you can do it. You just need to fuck around. Basically, it's like making a mini mod. But that is an awesome color scheme by VindicareX. And he's playing Hansmoleman, who is obviously a Simpsons fan. I hate to tell you, man, Simpsons is fucking dead. I mean, 20 years ago they were good, but now they're a fucking sad, pathetic, useless cartoon. And I suggest you switch to Family Guy or American Dad. Roger the Alien, man. Eggnog that makes you rip your fucking head off and have sex with it. That's the kind of joke you get on American Dad. Anyway, whatever. The point is, we do have VindicareX playing Space Marines, and Space Marines was really what he was famous for before he started becoming famous for his Chaos Sorcerer play. And it's his Sorcerer play that I really admire from him. Some nice kiting here of this elder dude. He's kiting these. What the hell is going on? He just cannot figure out how to get around. I'm not quite sure what the point of all this is. Brilliant work there by VindicareX. See, moving these guys out of range while the other scouts were still in the attack. And here comes the support. Finally gets in there, and those guys will have to retreat straight away. I'm not quite sure what the point of all that was. I mean, he did have an assault team out the back doing some capping as well, for the Banshee squad was just finished getting built. These scouts are in trouble. They're going to have to get out. He's going to lose one. And I just love these freaking... Man, I hope we get to see some of the bigger units for Eldar, because they look so freaking awesome. And here's our Space Marine Force Commander doing what Force Commanders do best, and that's getting right in the face of the enemy. Right at the front here, pushing in, decapping their natural power nodes with rec points, which, by the way, the Eldar just did themselves. And this is not going to be good. He is supported by the Force Commander, and they are going to move out of there. Yes, good choice of retreating. And Rangers coming out for Moleman. Awesome. I absolutely love Ranger play. I think it is an incredibly underused unit. Like, I just don't understand why a lot of Eldar players aren't using this unit more and more and more often. Boom! There you go, man. Rangers, you're freaking awesome. But they're not going to do a lot of damage against those guys. They're going to have to get out of there. He's going to get one more shot off, yes, but won't be able to do anything. And Eldar, I mean, they are actually quite weak, and this is the time they really need to put the pressure on. They should be. This is why the double scouts build is very good for Vindica, because he doesn't need a lot of stuff here. He needs to just control the map. He can push the Eldar back pretty much every time. There's not a lot of things the Eldar can do. He has got the Armor of a Clarity, which basically is just the charge ability. He is going to get the grenade off. Have they got their grenades yet? Oh! If only these guys had upgraded to get their grenades. That would have been a mighty punch in the face. I'm not actually sure. It's actually been so freaking long since, like, there goes his power nodes. It's been so long since I played Eldar. I really should dust their fucking jackets off and start playing some games. In fact, I should start playing Warhammer again. I haven't played this game since New Year because, fuck man, Anyo. I mean, that's I got one word for you, man. Anyo. Okay, and a number, 2070. Anyo 2070 is the best fucking game I've played in years. I cannot stop playing that fucking thing. It's unbelievable. So like I said, man, the Steam sales this year just absolutely been wrecking me. But yeah, no, the point is, I'm not quite sure. Maybe you need to get to tier 2 before you can get war gear for the, unlike the scouts that can, like the scout. I'm pretty sure that's actually true. Which could be why we have not seen any war gear. I didn't think that was the case though. Pretty sure they could have upgraded to tier 1 the same way scouts can upgrade to shotguns in tier 1. Ah, there you go. See, the scouts have got grenades. And VindicareX is heading to tier 2, which is very, very, very nice. Let's have a look at some war gear. We don't have much war gear going on. Now, the Warlock actually has an incredibly interesting scaling ability. What I mean by that is that he scales like a motherfucker. Like, did you see that sort of zap, force, blast, push thing that he did on the scouts? Yeah, it didn't do much damage, did it? But, you know, get a few levels on him and that will actually wipe squads. Just his little default move here. Now, Moleman does have a 3-cap going on here, which is very impressive, which is exactly what Eldar should be doing. I was trying to say it before, but I got sidetracked talking about Anyo. Oh my god, Anyo! No, but the point is, freaking Space Marines, like, they're the brute force motherfuckers, you know. You can't get away from these cunts. They're just gonna get in your face and fuck you up. But at the same time, there's no way that you can go fight against them, you know. Like, Eldar cannot fight against them, you know, head to head, toe to toe. So they have to build those extra units and get their map capping in attrition. And that is exactly what Moleman did. Very, very good play. He is now finally getting the battle equipment, which, yes, it can be gotten in tier 1. I wasn't just talking out my butt. But now that they're both in tier 2, we should really start to see an evening of the odds. And what I mean by that is we only have a single tactical marine. I'd like to see some mech play. He is going to set up those. These give 100% shielding, by the way. Very, very worth putting up. Interestingly, we have not seen a lot of Eldar instantly go for, you know, shuriken platforms, which I've seen time and time again, and it's completely useless. It just constantly fails, you know, because they just get little jump marines. He does have a librarian out though. Now, librarians are actually quite impressive. He has already got the Tome of Time, which is just, you know, the coolest ability ever. I mean, if you're going to get a librarian, you have to get the Tome of Time. There's not actually much that can really utilize it, except you can see it on the Force Commander there. I mean, it's obviously very good for positioning value. But the thing is, one of its major uses is that it actually reduces setup times to 0. You get a Plasma Dev, Veil of Time, man, that is one hardcore unit. And here comes the first Warp Spider. Nice, I love Warp Spiders. Vindicator did lose a scout squad in that last engagement. And these Warp Spiders are really going to start to kick ass. Now, Librarian is getting a Psychic Hood. Interesting, you don't often see people... Oh, there you go, Rangers, you are so awesome, it's beyond telling. God, I love those things. Yeah, you don't actually see a lot of people investing in full proves, health, and grants the Gate of Infinity ability. Let's follow this guy around, see what the hell he's up to. Here comes the amazing DPS with the knockdown, and that Force Commander is going to have to get the hell out of there, and the hell out of there soon. And we're going to have the same thing. Will he get the shot off? No. Does not get the shot off. He does Veil of Time himself. Awesome. And the Moleman is really showing some absolutely class abilities here. And of course, here comes the Assault Squad. This is gonna... I think this is mainly as a way to try and counter these incredibly mobile warp spiders. I'm not really sure if this is the correct pull. If I was Moleman, I would definitely be looking to go into a Fire Prism or some kind of on-field reinforcement machine, because he's got a lot of weak units and there is Zippo AV on the field. I mean, they've got the Force Commando, he has got the Power Fist, he's probably expecting it. He does have the Teleporter pack. Vindicare is investing hardcore in... Man, seriously, this yellow paint scheme is just freaking awesome. I just cannot believe how much I like this yellow paint scheme. Yeah, so the VPs are very even here, and I'm actually sort of a little on Moleman's side here. I think Moleman is showing a tremendous effort here. I mean, Vindicare really has some strong abilities, game sense wise, game ability wise. He's blobbing up his forces now, of course, because of the Librarian and the Force Commander. Really aids in their groups. I mean, no one can stand up to this little army here. His choice is, as he is, get round to the side and just start capping shit all over the place. He is going to lose this power farm unless Vindicare just stops attacking him. But yeah, you shouldn't even really be trying to engage with these guys. Nice fake out there. That was absolutely brilliant play there by Moleman. He charged in his Banshees. The Banshees thought they were going to start and melee into that Space Marine group, and then he just, you know, pulled back. But of course, Vindicare took the bait and had jumped his assault machines, wasting their jump push. Absolutely brilliant little fake out there. You don't really see a lot of players using those kind of mind games. I mean, you really should, but it's just rare. And that was an absolutely excellent little piece of play right there. I think Moleman is going to be heading to tier 3 now. He does have some pretty interesting amounts of power and wreck, but we're not seeing any more units. And I think Vindicare might be doing the same thing. There's the jump again, and there's the veil. Boom! Wow. 4 staff now on the Librarian. VindicareX is just going through everything. Boom! Nice freaking grenade. Look at how that Veil of Time, man. That is the most powerful ability. Wow, Vindicare is really going to town with that Force Commander, just getting all the gear. And a very nice push, pushing everybody off. And got some sniper scouts. He saw the range and said, hey, fuck you, man. So you can play at that game. Whoa, these guys are in trouble. Oh, puss, what are you doing? Get off my mouse. Get off it. Fucking cats. Jesus Christ. Well, lucky we didn't miss anything there. You're such a naughty little fur bag. When she gets hungry, she like... Force Commander versus Warlock. This should be a no-brainer. Yes, get out of there, matey. That's actually pretty funny, that little... And bang, look at that. Tier 3, almost a second behind for Moleman. Very cool play. And we have a little bit of a lull here. Everyone's regrouping, getting their shit together. We are having a cap going on down here with these warp spiders. Look at the, I just love, that's the boss warp spider of the group there. You see he's got the extra cool armor. Freaking man. Seriously. God, I love this game. And again, we really haven't seen a lot of units for Vindicare. He's investing so heavily in war gear, and it'll be interesting to see if this really pulls out. Looks like he's putting up some defensive bases here. We're not seeing any warp gates, which I think might be a better investment for Moleman, because he's got such a his army. Oh my god, he's changed freaking power weapons again. Boom. And we're finally getting the upgrade. There's the spinners. Nice. Teleporting in. That's his Chaos Sorcerer skills at work there. I've seen him do that move a million times with the Chaos Sorcerer. And here he is. Oh no. He's going to go for the cap. You cannot go for that cap. Wow. Brilliant. Pushing everybody off again. Wow, this is just an intense game. Yep, that guy has got to get out of there really quick, smart. He might get one smack in. No, his veil runs out at the last minute. And now he's running up, using the veil again. Their teleport is down. These guys are going to have to get the hell out of there, or he's going to lose massive amounts of units. He's already lost 2 models. Time to hit the retreat button, man. Yes, use your knockdown. Absolutely excellent. And we finally upgrade the Warlock. He has the Merciless Witchblade, which drains energy with every strike, which is an absolutely vital piece of equipment when you're fighting against a powered-up Force Commander and a Librarian. Then he's got the Champion Robe, which grants like a shield, you know, like Iron Halo or whatever. We all know what that shit is. And the Heart of Darkness, which I don't really see that often. It's expensive and it doesn't really do much. All it does is increase the regen of your energy, which you know, usually people like to get something with a little bit more power, you know, a little bit more trickery. Sometimes simple's better, you know, like there's nothing worse than running out of gas in the middle of a fight. Whoa, he's dead. Whoa, whoa. Bye-bye. Zoom. Straight back up. And he had the prism. That must have been a mistake click. Yeah, it looks like maybe he's decided to... Ooh, and here comes the Terminators. Maybe he's deciding to go for the Avatar. Now, you all know what my personal opinion are of Tier 3 Mega Units. Let's have a look at these yellow Terminators. Being freaking crazy. Fuck you, man. They're just beating the shit out of everybody. Ugh, splat. Freaking awesome. Yeah, you know my opinion. I mean, I've told you many times my opinion of the Tier 3 units, and while we're doing Zoomed In, we actually completely missed everybody killing everybody. We lost friggin' well, all we lost is a scout. Is that right? All we lost is... Oh no, that's right. We lost the Rangers before, and then we just lost that scout squad, but we just saw getting mashed by the Terminators. And Vindicare is looking in a very, very strong position, and he's just moving forward and capping the entire map. I'm not quite sure why he's not going down and just beating the shit out of that power farm. I guess it doesn't really matter by now. But, yeah, it looks like Moleman's going to go for that Avatar, and I just really not a big fan. And here you go, Veil of Time on Terminators. This is what you want to see if you're a freaking Space Marine player. This is what you want to do. Veil of Time on Terminators for quick, massive charging into the battlefield. It's just, there's nothing as good as that. I mean, that is the shit right there that you want to be doing. Yeah, and Moleman's definitely going to be going... I mean, I'm pretty much thinking this game is over, because I'm just such an anti-fan of Mega Tier 3 units. Eldar has probably the best Tier 3 Mega units, but even so, it looks like he's going to lose his Warlock. One more time. Boom, and there he goes. Bye, Warlock. And these guys are going to have to get the hell out of there, or they're all going to be lost as well. He's going to try and do this uncapping, but of course he is not going to be able to because of Veil of Time. Another perfect look, and they're going to chase him down right again. Bit of a pathing error there holding him back, but you can see the power of that ability. And here comes the Avatar. Probably could have got this out a little bit earlier. And a Predator's coming in. And we'll see if this is going to be enough. There isn't a huge amount of AV on the field. He's probably, or he's already got the Power Fist. But this unit better be followed up with some really sneaky play, because if he can't make something happen with this power unit and make something happen soon, it's really going to be a problem. He does have the teleporting units, which will allow him to get around and keep the map capping while everyone's busy with that avatar. But really, I mean, it's 133 to 90. I mean, it's in the final seconds of the game here. VindicareX has all the power. Don't believe he... Oh yeah, he's lost one group. He started with 2 scouts. Moleman is really, really down. Personally, I think at this stage, I would have gone for multiple warp spiders and then just been able to cross cap all over the map. Make some bait units if you can. But here you go, and everyone's running the hell away. See that awesome custom avatar, and here comes the tanky tank. Avatar is going for the Force Commander, I think. Ooh, boom! Awesome, awesome, connecting there with the retreat, not the retreat punt even. And here you go, this is his chance. While they're all focused on the avatar, kaboom! Another massive big smash. Brilliance. While this is happening, these guys should be all over the map capping, and no, they're at base, he's capping. Will he be able to get this cap off in time? He has to hold it out, get the cap, and then teleport the hell out of here. Teleport, baby, go! No, he's hit the retreat button instead of teleporting. That could be the end of that squad. That squad is going to go down. Oh my god, that was a terrible mistake. Maybe teleport was on cooldown. Yep, and that is a GG. Excellent, excellent game there. Hansmoleman really showing us some class stuff. That was just amazing use of the avatar. It was just a little too late. VindicareX had all the gear, all the stuff out. Wow, awesome game. You know, I'm going to start getting some more Eldar games. I really, really like Eldar. Now, I wanted to play Eldar when I first started, but I just had no ability to. You know, like they're so micro-intensive. We didn't see a little nade spiking in that particular game, but if you're good with your, you know, you've really got to be on top of your micromanagement to really make Eldar shine. I'm going to actually go download some more Hansmoleman because I was really impressed with this play. Okay, well, I'll see you next time.